Jörmungandr, also known as the Midgard Serpent or World Serpent, is one of the most terrifying and important creatures in Norse mythology. This massive sea serpent is the child of the trickster god Loki and the giantess Angerboda. Together with his siblings Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, and Hel, ruler of the underworld, Jörmungandr's fate was tied to the destruction and renewal of the world, as foretold in the prophecy of Ragnarok. Cast into the sea upon the birth of Jörmungandr, Odin, the All-Father, saw the immense potential danger the serpent posed to the gods and humanity. Recognizing the creature's monstrous size and growing power, Odin threw Jörmungandr into the great ocean that encircles Midgard, the human world. The serpent thrived in the ocean, growing to such an enormous size that it could wrap around the entire earth, biting its own tail, thus symbolizing the concept of Ouroboros, the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Despite being cast out, Jörmungandr played a central role in Norse cosmology, as the boundary between the known world, Midgard, and the chaotic, dangerous seas beyond. He was often seen as a symbol of the powerful and destructive forces of nature, particularly the ocean. Thor and Jörmungandr's rivalry. Jörmungandr's most famous interactions were with Thor, the god of thunder. The enmity between Thor and the World Serpent is one of the most celebrated rivalries in Norse mythology. One of their early encounters takes place during a fishing trip, recounted in the Prose Edda. Thor, disguised as a fisherman, attempts to catch Jörmungandr by baiting a massive hook with an ox head. When the serpent takes the bait, Thor pulls with all his might, managing to lift the serpent's head from the ocean. Just as Thor is about to strike the World Serpent with his hammer Mjolnir, the giant Hymir, who was accompanying him, cuts the line, and Jörmungandr sinks back into the sea. This encounter is an ominous foreshadowing of their final battle at Ragnarok. Ragnarok, the final battle. Jörmungandr is destined to play a crucial role in Ragnarok, the prophesied end of the world in Norse mythology. During Ragnarok, the Midgard serpent will rise from the ocean, causing massive tidal waves and poisoning the sky with its venom. It is said that Jörmungandr and Thor are fated to kill each other during this apocalyptic event. As the serpent emerges, Thor will face his eternal rival in one final battle. Thor, wielding his mighty hammer Mjolnir, will strike the World Serpent, delivering a fatal blow. However, the serpent will also manage to spray its deadly venom, which will poison Thor. Though Thor will manage to take 9 steps before succumbing to the venom, both will die in the end, marking the beginning of the cataclysmic events of Ragnarok. Symbolism of Jörmungandr. Jörmungandr represents a number of different concepts in Norse mythology. He is a symbol of the uncontrollable forces of nature, particularly the sea, with its power to both sustain and destroy life. The image of Jörmungandr biting its own tail also evokes the idea of cyclical time and the endless nature of existence, as the world is perpetually created and destroyed. The World Serpent's connection to Thor also reflects the relationship between chaos and order. Thor, as the protector of humanity and order, constantly battles Jörmungandr, the embodiment of chaos. Their final confrontation at Ragnarok symbolizes the inevitable conflict between these two opposing forces and the eventual renewal that follows destruction. Jörmungandr in popular culture. Jörmungandr's legacy extends beyond ancient mythology and continues to captivate modern audiences. The World Serpent has appeared in numerous video games, books, movies, and television shows, often depicted as a massive, awe-inspiring creature of destruction. One of the most famous modern portrayals is in the 2018 video game God of War, where Jörmungandr is presented as a towering, ancient being, playing a key role in the story's Norse setting. The enduring image of Jörmungandr, the colossal serpent, speaks to humanity's fascination with the forces of nature, chaos, and the idea of eternal cycles. As both a destructive and a creative force, Jörmungandr's presence in Norse mythology and modern culture serves as a reminder of the power of nature and the inevitability of change.